Witch's Brew.
Yes, this is Steele from the group metal band Kauze, calling for Lady Hawk.
Hey, what's happening, Lane?
What's going on?
Well, we're rocking out in the chat, as you can see. Glad that you made it.
Very cool. Yeah, this is a cool interview concept. I never thought I'd be doing an interview with people who I can actually communicate with and talk to. That's pretty crazy. So.
Alright, so why don't you tell the chat and everybody that's tuned in, because we got a lot of people tuned in that are not in the chat. And if you guys want to tune in, you can go to witcheswithazbrew.com. And this is Lane Steele from the band Kauze. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your band?
Right, yeah, we've been around since 2005, and we just released our latest record, Epiphany, which is out now on iTunes. Everybody can come check that out, Kauze on iTunes, and pretty much it just came out a couple months ago. We just did a few shows for it, a couple shows locally, and lining up a really big tour with a couple good bands like ours. We're groove metal, and that's kind of the genre that we've been doing since we started, and we're like Slayer. We're not gonna fucking change. We are what we are, and we play what we play, and and so pretty much we just released this record, and now we're just trying to go out there and hit it as hard as we can, and get out there, tell people about it, and if people are into bands like Pantera, Machine Head, and stuff like that, they'll eat this shit up. But our shit's got better leads, so Pantera.
All right, cool. Better than Dimebag, huh?
You're right, yeah. Why? No, that's no. I'm still not over that. I can't even listen to Pantera, and it's just it's difficult for me. I listen to Pantera, but there's always I have to stop it 1 minute and 30 seconds into the song because I just get I'm like, oh, it's too depressing now. You know what I mean? It's yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm still kind of in shock over Peter Steele.
Yeah, right, and that's going to be a tough thing too, because now I can't listen to Carnivore and Typo Negative.
Well, you're gonna listen to Typo Negative after.
I kind of tough.
Yeah, I can't get over it.
But no one saw that coming. But I mean, everyone kind of did. I mean, when someone has drug problems like that, it kind of gets carried away. But I mean, who knows if it was drugs or anything like that? It was probably just overall health that caused what happened to Peter Steele. But yeah, definitely rest in peace. That's horrible.
Yeah, we'll probably never know, but definitely rest in peace. All right, you want to tell us a little bit about this YouTube video?
Yeah, pretty much what we've been doing is just going out there and just doing a couple videos of the interviews and stuff that we've been doing in this little semi-press work you call it for the album that we just released, Epiphany. And so pretty much we've just been trying to start up our this long-awaited concept of mine called Kauze TV, and pretty much that's going to be a YouTube channel, and so just trying to compile everything over all this 5 years of touring and crazy stuff that we've done in Kauze, and the 2 records that we've done, and just kind of compile all the shows and all the backstage videos and all the craziness onto one medium, Kauze TV, and so that's hopefully be launched by the end of summer. So.
All right, sweet. I hope I get a copy of those CDs.
The CDs CD Baby is another way to go, because everyone's kind of been saying, oh, go get my CD on iTunes or check us out on iTunes, and iTunes is great. Definitely check out Kauze on iTunes, Kauze, the album Epiphany on iTunes, but another place to get the CD is cdbaby.com, and that's a place that people don't realize in Amazon, because then you can actually get the physical copy of the CD, and that's something that's going to be gone in the next couple of years here, because us as music fans, it's going to be difficult for us to have a tangible piece of music for us to listen to. Everything's digitalized, everything's and I'm not promoting this at all, everything's becoming pirated and stuff. Everybody can do what they want to do, and I mean, I've downloaded stuff too, and it's not good, but everyone's, if occasionally there's that thing, that comes up that I'm like, oh, I have to buy this record, or Slayer record, the Fear Factory record, the Thing record, whatever your band is, you got to make those exceptions and whatever, and you got to buy records. You not even make exceptions, you just got to buy records, because if people want that tangible CD anymore, one can't happen without the other. I mean, these labels are starting to wise up, and I mean, the question of some bands even getting the budget on some of these indie labels to print out 500 CDs is becoming into question. People are like, oh, we'll just do digital releases these days. So it's becoming a really big problem. And, I really want to be one of those bands that endorses, having a piece of art that you can have and you can remember, and this is that, you know what I mean? So.
All right, sounds cool.
CDbaby.com.
All right, so that's a good way to go. I know a lot of bands that are doing that. You get me a couple of those CDs, and we'll put you in auto rotation here on Witch's Brew, because I think it kicks ass. So.
Thank you very much.
I'm ready to spin these tunes. You ready?
Sure, absolutely.
All right. Anything else you want to say to everybody in the chat and everybody else that's tuned in?
Absolutely. Just support your local music, go see bands, keep it alive, and keep this thing called metal alive. I mean, I'm focusing on groove metal, and that's our genre, and that's what we do. And I don't think enough bands are in that genre, and if they are, they need to centralize, and that's kind of what we're doing. And the big plan is on this tour in the summer is called the Kings of Groove Metal Tour, and we're supposed to have us and a few other of the local bands who are groove metal to come out there and do it together, and that's my concept. So hopefully within the next before the end of the summer, the Kings of Groove Metal Tour will happen in promotion for Epiphany, which you can pick up at iTunes and CDbaby.com, and also everybody check out Kauze at Kauze Tunes, KAUZE Tunes /MySpace right there, the MySpace /KAUZE Tunes. And that's just a great way to keep in touch with us and make sure that we're still alive and breathing and kicking ass and playing shows and taking names. So.
All right, sounds cool. You guys heard it here first on Witch's Brew.
Keep metal.
All right, let's. I'll see you back in the chat.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Take care. Keep it metal.
All right, this is Kauze on Witch's Brew.
Woo!
All right.